Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another Destiny 2 weekly reset video. My name is Story and this is the Revelry. It's changed. Everything's changed. Look at the state of the tower. It's like Alice in Wonderland. Anyway, it is April 16th. That means only one thing. We are running up until the 23rd of April. This is the Revelry. How does it look then? Are you excited? Well, let's have a look at what we've got to play in Destiny 2 this week. First up, we'll go to our very old favourites here. We've got some stuff. Visit Eva Levante at the Tower Bazaar for stuff on details on the Revelry, exactly. And then we've got 20 bounties completed. We'll get you some powerful loot. That's bounties of any type. Go and see Ikora. Then we have clan rewards and a bunch of XP to get yourself some powerful loot. If you're not in a clan, that's a shame. Find one and then you can get powerful loot like this. Then there's Ada's recipe for success. If you complete 2 weapon frames forged, you'll get some armor. So if you're chasing after a piece of armor on that mission to power level 700, then this is definitely one of those specific things that will help you in that task. So let's have a look at the Vanguard playlist. We've got our daily heroic story missions. 3 of those completed will get you some powerful loot. We have a solar singe for the week. Today's modifiers are grounded and brawler. If you don't like those, wait for the daily reset and they change. Also, you have 5 missions to choose from here. These will also rotate on the daily reset. So if you don't like the sound of those, they might be a bit too long, then wait 24 hours and carry on. Vanguard strikes, complete a daily strike and you'll get some powerful loot. Complete 3 strikes with a subclass of the same light element as your fire team members or member, then you'll get even more powerful loot. I've gone backwards and I didn't want to. Here we go. Nightfall weekly. Complete a Nightfall strike for powerful gear. Complete one again with a score above 100,000 points for more powerful loot. We've got 3 to choose from. The Lake of Shadows. The strike specific loot for that is the Malicious Birthright kinetic grenade launcher. The Pyramidion. The strike-specific loot is the Silicon Neuroma sniper rifle, a kinetic, and the Tree of Probabilities is the DFA, the Dedicated Farming Award hand cannon, also a kinetic. So all strike-specific loot this week are kinetics. There you go, have at it, and all the best. How about the Gambit playlist? Well, we've got the Reckoning here, 100% worth of progress will get you some powerful loot. Modifiers would have to be Void Singe for the week, and the daily modifiers are Prism and Grenadier. These will change on a 24-hour basis. Gambit Vanilla, your favourite flavour. Complete a single match and get some powerful loot. Complete 2 more matches for yet even more powerful loot. And then we've got Gambit Prime. Complete 4 games of that and you get some powerful loot. Maybe you could even enter the private match and sweat with your friends in a bit of Gambit if you like that kind of thing. Crucible this week, let's see, the Rotary playlist is Supremacy. That's lovely, isn't it? And then we've got obviously Quick Play, Rumble and Competitive. 5 games across any of these playlists minus private matches will get you more powerful gear. It's your absolute favourite, so why not get involved? Escalation Protocol, I missed it out last week. I'm very, very sorry. I must have been licking tree frogs again. I don't know. Anyway, we've got Escalation Protocol. The boss this week is Bok Litor, the Hunger of Zol. It sounds very ominous. The shotgun, SMG, and the sniper are all dropping, so it's a random mixed bag of which you might want to get. All 3 very good weapons. They're still old, but if you want them in your collection, if you're a bit of a collector and you're after that Wayfarer title, you might have to. So there you go. I could have got that wrong, but let's ignore that and move on. How about Dreaming City? What have we got here this week? Well, it's the Spine of Keris. That is where your Ascendant challenge is. So get in there and do that challenge and get that loot and earn that bread and pudding and stuff. That's what you want, isn't it? How about Mercury? That's where our flashpoint is this week. Bit of a tough one because there's only one public event that spawns every Friday at 3 in the morning or something like that. I don't know. But then you've got, of course, you can run adventures. You can run the Lost Sectors. There's various VIP targets that you can kill as well for the progress. But don't forget, though, however, to do this heroic adventure, that'll get you 35% and powerful loot. So if you're after, you know, the light level grind, then that is exactly what you want to be doing. And then, yeah, that's 35% towards this. When that reaches 100%, you've got more powerful gear. You're just going to be powerful. That is basically what's happening in this scenario. You're just going to be extremely powerful. Shall we have a look at what our favourite gunsmith has? Look at the state of this. This is just crazy, isn't it? It's like being trapped in a Tim Burton movie. It's the remake of The Chocolate Factory. Banshee today has a Paragon mod and a major spec. These will also rotate on a 24-hour basis, so if you don't like those or if you're after something specifically, you can come back on daily reset and maybe it's different for you. Anyway, let's pop on over to Benedict99. Hello there, Ben. What have we got then this week? We have indeed the Eater of Worlds helmet, the normal Leviathan gauntlets, normal Leviathan chest piece, Prestige Leviathan boots, a Spire of Stars class item, and inaugural address pulse rifle. Let's have a look at the raid layers and see what modifiers there are. It's your favourite to do sometimes, you know. We've got Prestige, here it is. We've got Prestige Arsenal. Weapons have no reserve ammo. Emptying the clip of a weapon refills the clips of your holstered weapons. And the arms master this week is Kinetic Auto Rifle, Energy Auto Rifle, and Power Anything. Lovely jubbly. We don't need to go to Ada this week because she has all the frames. So we won't be visiting her, which is a little bit sad. Yeah, you're right. It's that time. Eververse. Crack open your purse and throw your money at the screen. Oh, I've got a Notorious. I've got boots and some shaders. Yay. Alrighty, we've got Revelry engrams. Now, spoiler alert, if you don't want to see what's in these, look away. Avert your gaze. Okay, we've also got some stuff for sale. The Ricochet Dance. That's for sale at the moment. We've got the Equinoctial Edge. Maybe I've pronounced that right. Points. We've got the Saturn. There it is. And then there's the Revelry Courier Shell for Bright Dust. It reminds me of an unwanted Quality Street. I'm not sure about yourselves there. And that looks like a Peppermint Trostland Courier Shell. We've got a Carrot Projection because that's what you always wanted. What's up, Doc? And then there's Vernal Growth Gloves. It's a bit of, wow, it's got my role on it. Momentum transfer and impact induction. That's what my stuff has on it by default. I don't know if I'll be getting those. And then there's the Bond as well, the class item. So that's going to be a bit different for Titans and Hunters. And then there's a Spring Breeze effect. Oh, look at that. It's so green. Anyway, we've got bundles. A bundle for any Guardian looking to jump headlong into the festivals of the Revelry, the festivities of the Revelry, rather. We've got 5 of your jubilant engrams and some Fireteam medallions and Bright Dust. The Lightning Rod bundles are still on offer from last week's Arc Week, so if you didn't pick them up, you can still pick them up. If you want to. Let's have a look at what we've got then in these engrams. We have the armor first. Let's have a look. I'm glad that we can actually peruse this stuff. There we go. There's a full set. I love the fact that I can actually preview these. And look at this. I want armor that looks like that. So we can preview all of these. I won't spoil everything for you, obviously. We'll just look at the helmets, maybe. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? So there's the Revelry armor from Eververse. Then we've got ghost shells and emotes. We've got a perfect swing. If you like a bit of golf. Bop. There you go. That's ever so nice. And then there's a stylish fist bump. It's a bit different than the other fist bump, but there's a variant. So Ricochet Dance, we've seen that now. Hyped Dance. That is indeed some hype right there. And then there is Glide Dance. Very skillful. And then there's a whole bunch of ghosts, including a ladylike shell. Nice. A lapine, lapiny. I'm going through all the possible pronunciations of this one. Yeah, and then a whole bunch of other ghosts. Then ships and sparrows. We've got the mayfly. That looks interesting. It does indeed look like a mayfly, so we're celebrating that kind of stuff. There's some legendaries there. There's another one. Circumpolar light. That is actually pretty cool. Does it take a shader? It does indeed. I quite like that. I would have that as my sparrow. I do like that indeed. That's very nice. We've seen that one, and there's some legendary ones as well. And then shaders and mods, new shaders. We've got some projections. We've seen the spring breeze effect. It appears there's only 2 shaders: Verdant Chrome, very green, and Verdant Crown, some yellow and green. So yeah, we are celebrating the spring with the Revelry. And there's also a cheese projection. Is this telling the future? Dragonfly and petaled projection as well. So that is the Eververse stock, ladies and gentlemen. That is what is available for you to have. And then of course you've got your bounties and the old stock as well. We go through this stuff. We've got the cup of tea emote there. There is the disco dance. That's an old one. Then we've got the Whipcrack Sparrow, the Gossamer Longshot, and the Holland Canthus, the Fleet Scar ship, as well as the Sunshot Shell. And then there's Invade Projection. We've got a chess piece, Sniper, Auto Rifle, Special Ammo, and Unflinching Power Aim, if you're after that. The Vostok Ornament for Wardcliff Coil, I really like this. I've already had it. I was lucky enough to get that in a package. And then the Bunker Weapon Ornament for Bug Out Bag SMG. There is the Jade Coin effect. I don't have one of those. That is a Transmat effect. Dunk. There it is. And then Bloody Tooth, a nice shader. Black and red. We like black and red. And then Nebula Rose. And then your boons and stuff there. And then your Eververse bounties. Don't forget all of that business. And we're going to wrap up the video by hopping on over to Eva Levante and having a look at what the Revelry kicks us off with. So again, spoilers, look away. If you don't want to see what happens and you want to see it for yourself, that's fine. So here we go. Here she is. Let's go and have a look.
Welcome to the Revelry, my friend. In the city, spring is a time for ordinary people to celebrate the simple fact that we are alive. However dark the night may grow, we are still here, still standing. I want to share this tradition with the tower. You Guardians must never forget the power of joy. So, please, revel in being alive, break some rules, and most of all, have fun. Happiness is fleeting. We must cherish it where we can find it.
Oh, the Revelry begins. We need to revel about being alive. This is a refreshing fizzy concoction brewed with love and light in recognition of this year's Revelry. Even the tiniest swig is guaranteed to put you in a good mood. Well, and there it is. Look, the Arbalest Linear Fusion Rifle requires completion of the Party Hard Triumph. And then there's Reveler's Assortment, contains Revelry ornaments, gear, and other assorted treats. So there we go. That is all we know so far on the Revelry. So I'm not going to spoil it for you. It's a mystery. So there we are, Guardians. So enjoy yourselves. Have an absolutely fantastic week in Destiny 2. Take care of yourselves and each other. And remember, smoke me a kipper. We'll be back for breakfast.